Hello.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. I was telling you here right now, it's so hard to follow the protocol when we have some good friends around. Can you hear us? We have a small delay. We
Okay.
want to make sure everyone is around
Right.
to this last session of the day, of the
Last session
night.
of this. Can people hear me?
Yes, we
Oh.
are live.
Oh, well,
It,
oh, see,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
Cristiano tricked me. Okay.
Okay, let's
Okay.
follow the protocol. I'm going to cut this part later on YouTube, but let's start officially. Okay.
Let's start officially. All right.
Yes.
All right. Oh, so I should introduce myself and everything. We're getting going?
No, no, no. I said that we will start now. So
Okay.
let's
All right.
introduce. Okay. Hi everyone. It's Cristiano Galvão here from Excel Turbo and Excel Weekends. I have Osdo Soleil here. He is live. Let me take out this picture because now it's the time to the
There we
show.
are.
Yes,
Joviano, yes, Sylvia. And now we got Fernando Fernandez and all these great people. Jackie
yes.
Batista, all is great people. Yeah, Vivian.
Great people
Yeah, not bad.
live. And let me remove my camera, my sound. It's all your show here. Thanks for
Don't
coming.
don't leave me out here by myself, man. If you need to jump
Ah,
in, jump in. We'll be all right. We going
okay.
all right. Okay.
I can hear you here watching
Okay.
your content, and
All right. Okay.
that's it.
So we
Okay.
ready? All right. Boa noite, pessoal. Um, thanks Cristiano and Lydia for all the work and for having me come do this. And thanks for all the great people. Oh wow. Okay. Alessandro, Claudia Horschel. Okay. I am going to give some small, quick tips, some of those small things uh, that often aren't worth a whole video. These aren't big tricks, but they can get your ass out of trouble or they can get your ass in trouble. We don't want that. So let's start with something. Let's start with okay, let's start with this one. I gotta share my screen.
Yes.
Share screen. And I gotta pick one. Okay.
Everyone, write the city, the name. We can see the name, but just in case. And
So
now the picture, the screen sharing,
all
it's
right.
here.
So they see me and the picture now. Okay. All right. There's all of us. Yeah. So here we go. Look at this. Here is the first small thing to tell you about. Yes, you can have emojis in Excel, and then I'm going to take this into Power Query, and we're going to see something. Get data from sheet. No more get data from table slash range is gone. Okay, and I don't know how to make this bigger, but the main point here is the cussing emoji didn't translate, the dynamite, the crazy face, and the giraffe. They did not come through. So if you are using the giraffe emoji, you're gonna be in trouble. But if you have the poop emoji, that will go into Power Query. All right. All right. I know John Peltier is happy about that one. I'm going to discard it. Okay. Now, let's look at something like this. We want to filter. Okay. I'm going to right click, get data from sheet. Oh, he's saying control shift and plus. Oh, lordy, lordy. I learned something. Okay. Look at that. It shrunk back down. Okay, so we only want to deal with captains. Okay, so I'm going to filter this way. All right, those are the ones I want. Okay, great. And then I'm going to close and load. And then I'm going to go and add these people. Okay, and then go in here. What happened? What happened was when I filtered that other way, it hard coded those names. Watch, I'm go to view, advanced editor. It hard coded the names. So I should not filter that way. Instead, I should filter this way. Text filters begins with. Okay. So now if I do it with starts with captain, okay. Now it will get all of the captains in the future because that's the only thing that's hard coded, not all of those names. All right. Okay, so we got the filter and we got the emojis. All right. Oh, there's when I was driving from Portland, from Chicago to Portland, and my car there in Idaho. Okay, check this out. Now, if I want to turn this, okay, so we've got the orange group and these people and the office address. I can tell I got some fill down and some fill up to do. I got some spaces to clear out and everything. But this is not, if I went and said, okay, get data from sheet, no, that's not going to work. This is what I want things to look like, but how did I do it? Watch this data, queries and connections, edit. I'm going to go to the source and do this trick again. Let's see. This workbook is referencing itself. So what I did was I had the source data and then go to import from a workbook and import from the very same workbook that I'm in right now. So it is the same thing. And so let's see. So if I were to, let's say, there's Milton. All right. And then when I'm doing this, I do have to save before I can refresh. So let's see where this was. Okay. Changed Willie, right? So now I'm going to refresh. Now it changed to Milton, all in the same workbook. All right. Okay. Let's look at this. So so what about those emojis? What is John Peltier asking me about these emojis? All right. So I guess Cristiano, you can work that out while I keep working on this. Here we go. God damn that thing. That thing
Working
keeps,
in what?
huh? No, I said you John Peltier asking me about these emojis.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. So here is a situation where we've got these names and these cities, and these people need to be matched up with the agent, the city, and the email address of the agent. Now we've got a situation where there's NYNY, NYC, New York, all right? And then let's see, we've got Perth and we've got Australia. All right, so if there was a whole lot of data, we would have to clean this up. Okay, but what we have is a transformation table. Okay, so let's go to data, queries and connections. I've got my agents query, the names query, and the conversion query. All right. So what I need to do is an outer join. I'm going to do a left outer join. Data, get data, combine queries, merge. I want the names up top, the agents on the bottom. I want to match up by city and city. Okay. Left outer join. And I'm going to go down here and use a transformation table. Now that's available to me. And now my conversion table is going to be the bridge between the two. All right. So now, oh, and also with the transformation table, you have to have a from and a to column. They can't be named anything else. Also, they have to be text, the text data type. So, okay. Uh, yep. See text column, cancel, go over here, right? Got to change this to text and text. Now let's try this again. Okay, there we go. Stretch this out. Don't want that. Okay. All right. So now there's a problem with Grady, but see, the thing is, things did match up. Australia and Perth, New York, New York. Okay. So now I close and load that. What do I have to do to get Grady to match up right? Okay. So from USA to New York proper. That's what we needed. All right. So now I'm going to go to data and refresh. And now Grady is all straightened out. Oh, John is asking about how to fix those emojis. I don't know how to fix the emojis. The thing is, don't use those damn things. If you have a giraffe, you might have to pick something else. That was the point, right? Uh okay. Let's see. What's next? We're moving kind of fast here. Hope everybody is enjoying this. I'm gonna stop and take a pause here. Slow down myself. Okay. All right. The next thing, a lot of times we get everything all set up. Here's my source data. And then I did a query that will go off of, all right, it says, I want transactions that are 50 days or greater. Okay, because here's my source data and the last transactions that the clients made. And I want to say, okay, who has not made a transaction in 50 or more days? And then it comes out this way. And then I want it to be like this. Okay, I want it to sit like that. But then what happens if I go and say 500 and then refresh? Now it's moving around on me. But let's see. Something happened here. Okay, right click. I want to go into the table. Click. Table. Get external data. All right. So Adjust column width. I don't want it that happening. I want it to stay just the way I left it. All right. So it's like that. And maybe I want this one to be a little longer. And then I change this to oh, 45 days and then refresh. It did not resize on me. All right. Just looking at some of the comments. And oh, they wanted an emoji session. They're stuck on the emojis. What? All right. All right. Um, so I'm going to go back, close this, don't save it. All right. Okay. So now here's some interesting stuff to watch out for. We've got this data here and we want to look at it different ways. So I'm going to go into Power Query with it, get data from sheet. And notice it doesn't take the whole sheet like that previous example. It was some bull jive. It's not taking the whole sheet. It took that contiguous range. See that line box. Okay, let's do this thing. Okay, we don't we aren't able to filter or sort. We don't get a nice robust sort interface. So I've got these classes and I want to sort them by the session and then by the course. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to pick the session one first and then sort. And then the second level, sort that. And that's how you have to sort if you want different levels in Power Query. All right, all right. And then there's another thing. Oh, I thought I zoomed in. Okay, so I'll do this again in just in case. All right, so to sort by the levels, I'm gonna highlight the first level that I want to sort by, and then sort it, and then the second level, and sort that way. All right, John, you're not joking. You really curious about those things. All right, I'm gonna close this. Another thing to watch out for. We've got the cost and the paid, and I want to know how much people owe. So I want to select and then hold down my control key, select, and then add a column, add a subtract. Okay, now it's all messed up because here again, another example where I have to pick the columns in the right way and there's no instructions. Your Uncle Oz has to tell you about this. So let me see. Oh man, I want to get my panel back. All right, so I can't do this. Column profile, column mouse space. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna close this. So you gotta know the order to pick the columns. All right. So let's do something else. We're moving pretty fast. All right, so I've got all of this data, and I don't want all of these columns. So what I can do, right click it, get data from sheet. All right, I am going to go to choose and choose the columns that I want. I want the name, the favorite color, the ID, and the email address. Okay, boom. I did not have to go through all those columns one at a time. And then I'm looking at the IDs, and they all should be 7 characters long. But I know row 13 here, I'm going to boost this up. Okay, so I've got these IDs, and I know they should be each 7 characters long. This one looks too long. So here's what I can do. View monospaced. Now, every character has an equal set of equal amount of space around it. And so now it's pretty obvious to see this one is short, this one is long. All right, everything else is fine, but it's only obvious by looking at it monospaced. Now we could do some kind of a len function or something and then look at that, but no, this is simple enough. Okay, and then I'm gonna close this. All right, and let's see, we're almost done. Uh Here, okay, get this out of the way. All right, so here's one thing. Now you can take dynamic arrays into Power Query, but here is something to watch out for. Equals filter. I'm going to filter this array, comma, and include where the group is not equal to blue. Close parentheses, close the quotes, close the parentheses, enter. All right, so these are the ones that I want. And notice what dynamic arrays is doing to me. Now, like this 0 for Arthur, we know Arthur has 0 kids. With Arnie, we don't know. With Marjorie, we don't know. With Miroslav, we know Miroslav has 0 kids. But look how the dynamic arrays has screwed us over. So you got to watch that, because of this great feature of being able to take this stuff into Power Query, get data from sheet, and it goes in, and there's the zeros and the blanks, and we don't know what the hell happened. And let's boost that up so everybody can see whether they have their glasses or not. Everything is all messed up. So beware of that when you're working with dynamic arrays and taking them into Power Query. And then the last thing that I'm going to show, check this out. We got these names, and oh boy, they're in, some of these are all in the same cell. Right click, get data from sheet. Okay. And boost this up again. Now it's clear we got names in the same cell. So I'm going to go to split column by delimiter, and it's guessing a space. Well, we might want to split it by the space later, but right now what we got to deal with is, let's see, I want to select, what's happening? Split using special characters. This is a line feed is what's got it all messed up, and I wanted to split it into rows. Okay, boom. Everything is on its own roll in its own cell now. All right. And that is the show, folks. That's what I wanted to show you. If there's any questions, whatever, let me know. Let me know. Chris, come back, Cristiano. What?
It's your show. Thank you very much. We always make jokes here, but yeah, it's excellent. We have lots of comments here.
All right.
Some, some of them are questions.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, oh,
Leonidas.
Trovato,
Yes,
yeah,
great.
yeah. Trovato say something about the marathon.
Mm.
Yeah, 14 hours watching all the Excel weekend. Yes, yes, yes. And
Alessandro's
and
gonna get in trouble.
yeah, and thanks Ligia for the new wireless headphones with
Hmm.
a huge
Yeah.
battery and yeah, yeah. But
Ivan,
let's
thanks. Viva. Okay, go ahead.
yeah, going back to the subject. Great tips. Always is the best. Thank you for the tips and warning. Grain, congratulations, Oz de Soleil. And
Thank you.
what happened with emojis? I think it's a good idea. We talk about maybe an extra session in the Excel Turbo channel because you know what? You know what? The Excel weekend will end sometime tomorrow,
Mm,
but the Excel
mm,
Turbo remains, and we are always talking with some guys who may cooperate. And
mm.
Ozzy Soler, by the way, I strongly recommend everyone to watch the interview with Oz de Soler in this channel here. You can watch it later. Very good. And Excel tips in the end.
Is that where the one where it got crazy? No.
not, not,
Yeah, yeah,
I,
Jackie. There's a yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I have to cut that final before they reach the
No.
video and see everything.
Yeah, yeah. I have to go get some coxinhas. Yeah. See. Cristiano brought me to Brazil, and I've learned about picanha and coxinha and seu Jorge and Paulista. Yeah.
Templates. She's asking about templates. Uh, some of the speakers have spreadsheets, workbooks to share. How
Hey,
about
is
you? How do you work with this content for them?
how do I work? What
Yeah,
if people
yeah,
want these? If people want these workbooks, that's
yes,
what
I
you
think.
mean? Yeah, I can
Once
share.
you will write yes, I want. Write in the comments, I want,
Mm.
and then
Yeah, yeah.
we decide if we are going to do it.
And I wonder, do you have security because John Peltier needs to get put out. He says he doesn't care about emojis and never use them. You need to call security and escort him out.
Yes.
All right. Well,
We have
thank you,
some.
Vivian. Vivian, thank you.
Yeah,
Muito
we have
obrigado.
we have some funny comments here for those who are familiar with the in-person Excel weekend, and
Mm,
it's a different approach. Yes,
yeah.
here, yes for templates, arquivos por favor. John Peltier having fun moments.
Oh, how much for the signed jersey? Oh my gosh. Woo.
Yes, so
I
cool.
don't I don't know.
Yeah.
But this has been real good. This is run really smooth, Cristiano. I really am so impressed and appreciative. I've learned a lot. It's been a lot of good presentations. I like the half hour format because it moves and how things are all set up, where it's easy to find the next video. Because I've been on a lot of things where there's a next session and we don't know where the hell is how to get into it or anything. Yep, I have mine. See, all right.
Yes, yes. Thank
Yeah,
you
the
very
jersey.
much.
Yeah, the jersey is priceless because it's the only one. And I got my name on the back. Got
Mhm.
the
No,
numbers.
no, no, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
The 21. Yep. What?
Technically, we have since I give you a prank in the beginning, we have these 2 extra minutes, but the last
Okay.
one starts now, and then I would like to say, now seriously, I want to say thank you very much us for accepting this invitation. I consider you a friend, but
Yes.
this is the protocol. We always say here what we think about the presentation, and it couldn't be wrong with you because you always good and excellent job. Thanks a lot. Lots of
You're
comments
so
here.
welcome. Yes.
For those who are watching the recording after this weekend, leave a comment below because always will be checking sometimes, especially if you tag him, and you can make not make question. Thanks, Fernando. Is you can ask questions. Thank you, Fernando Fernandes too.
All right.
Finishing here, it was a great Saturday. Thanks everyone for coming. Obrigado, gracias. And this was the Saturday of the Excel Weekend 7. Use the hashtags when posting because we are going to check your content. Thank you very much.
Obrigado.